it's Jen for Love of Iris. Welcome back to another video. Today's project is this one, and it's an interactive card that I made to send to CaitlinSmiles.org. They are an organization that sends cards to children in the hospital, and it's based on this little girl, Caitlin, who actually lost her life in her battle to cancer when she was a kid, and so her parents set this up. And it's just a nice thing that you can do to bring a smile to a little kid who might be suffering. So I made it interactive, I made it bright, I made it for a boy because I don't do enough boy cards, but this is the Dexter the Dragon from Craft and Kimmy, and then I just used some other random stamps. This one comes with it, but this is from Paper Smooches Word Salad. So anyway, let's get started. You will need several pieces of cardstock. You'll need a card base. Mine's just thick paper tray ink. The white kind is super thick. And then you'll need a 5 1/4 by 8 1/2 inch piece of cardstock. I've just used light green. This is going to be my card mat. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I don't need that yet. And then this element is 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. And then this element is this one's 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. This one's 3 3/4 by 4 1/2. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off first with our base. And that to me is my light green piece. This is the 5 1/4 by 8 1/2. What you're going to do is you're going to score it on the 8 1/2 inch side at 4 and 8. Okay? 4 and 8. Okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to flip it around so that this little tab here is on your left, right? And you're going to move it to the 3/4 inch side. No, that's a lie. The 1 1/4. So you're going to set it at 1 1/4, and you're going to cut from the 3/4 inch mark down to 4 1/2. Okay? And then you're going to move it now to the 3 3/4 inch mark and repeat that. So the 3/4 inch from 3/4 to 4 1/2. And that's going to create your slider mechanism. Okay? All right, let's set this piece aside. Now we're going to take our 3 3/4 by 4 1/2 inch piece here, and we're going to set it on the 4 1/2 inch side. All right, and we're going to have it at 2 1/2. 2 1/2. And then from the top, we're going to cut all the way to 3 1/2. Don't cut all the way because you'll cut through it. You just want to cut to the 3 1/2 inch mark, okay? That's just going to leave you with 1/2 inch, all right? And we will set this aside. This is going to be our cover. So basically what you're going to do, and then this piece here, this is just your 2 1/2 by 3 1/4. This is going to layer here, like this, okay? And then this piece is going to be the piece that covers it up and moves, all right? So on this little piece, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiments. I'm going to stamp the "You Slay Me" at the top, and then the "Dude" at the bottom. And I'm just using a dark green ink. Okay. And then I also am going to take this ink and go around the cardstock here just to give it a little bit of a nice color. Kind of tie it all together. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to glue that down. Make sure that when you're gluing this down, you don't let it overhang your cut marks, okay? So glue it down just in the middle of those 2 cut marks, like so, okay? So we've got our 2 cut marks here, and then that piece is just right there in the middle. Okay, good. Now you want to fold and burnish your score lines. I didn't do this before because I wanted it to be flat, but this is important now because you want to get the positioning right of your darker piece, okay? So for your darker piece, you want to have the narrow piece at the bottom and then slip the fat piece into the top. Okay? That way, nope, that's a lie. I had it wrong. If you're, there we go. You want the fat piece to be the one to move. So with your folded piece here, insert the fat piece at the top, and then you'll have the bottom, okay? So with that there, your fat piece goes here at the top, and then your narrow piece is at the bottom, and that's going to become your pull, okay? And actually, before I do that, I want to punch a hole down here to give myself a finger slot. So I'm just taking a 1-inch circle punch and punching out just a half a circle down here at the bottom. Okay, so then again, this tab is up, fat piece on top, in through the back, and then back out again. All right, and that's again going to make our slider mechanism. Okay, now we have to fix this slit that we've cut all the way through. So I am stapling it back together again with just a little baby stapler. And then I'm going to staple this side as well, just because the cut is so close to the edge, I don't want it to accidentally come apart, okay? So that makes my mechanism. So now I'm going to attach this card part together. And then really all you have to do after that is just decorate it however you like, because this becomes your card and the mechanism, the slider mechanism. So now we've got that attached, and we just pull this, you slay me, and dude. And then you have it all done. And then what I did was I attached this dragon, like I said, from Craft and Kimmy. And then I attached a little brad down here at the bottom so that you could pull it. Actually, that's not a brad, that's a gemstone. And then you'll layer this piece onto this piece here. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. We'll layer this piece onto this piece. Onto your 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch coordinating cardstock, whichever you prefer it to be. And then this piece goes on your card base. So there's my card base. Okay. And then this just goes on top of your card base here. Just line that up to make it even. And you are all set. And that's your slider card. Very simple, very easy. And then just put whatever image you want on the top. Hope you try this out. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Bye.